The name Agniveer sounds wonderful. It's good if Akshay Kumar yells Agniveer while chewing a mango. It will be wonderful. The whole house will stand up in a cinema. But going to the realities of Agniveer, it's very hard. They say these young boys after 4 years will do business and there will be a scheme to support them financially. And these 4 years is kind of internship. But what do these young warriors learn about business in 4 years? They learn about fighting with enemy, not pleasing a client. How many officers who retired at the age of 45 have become independent entrepreneurs? Yes, many of them prefer re-engagement for 9 to 12 years. But those who don't opt for re-engagement at the same level, at the same rank where they retire, they start security services. But government gives them a market, definite market with a definite rate to supply X servicemen as security people in different public sectors. Many people say that such models exist in China or Israel or America. It's true that to catch young, to develop in any way we want, is a real good plan. Catch them young. The young boys who join National Defense Academy at the age of 17 or 18, they are wonderful warriors and they are big risk takers and real daredevils compared to the people who join after graduation or post-graduation, because at that age they calculate everything. The daredevil nature is comparatively low at a matured age. At that young age, when they're almost teenagers, 17, 18, 19, one can mold them in any manner. In defense, they show them an enemy to kill, and the enemy is usually another opposing or enemy nation. At that age, all the mafia or the dons, they pick up young boys for their work, for their style of creating daredevils, and they show them an enemy to kill. The policeman or a police informer or a person from the legal system. And at that young age, many political groups also catch young people and they show them an enemy which is from another religion or another caste or another political group. That's the age we can mold the minds of young people and make them whatever we want. Now coming back, in USA or Israel or China, every person is secured of basic income. If there is no job, they will get a kind of social security which will be enough for them to have a girlfriend and live in an apartment with a decent minimum food. But in India, we don't have anything. if you are unemployed, you are without food. In Israel, they have set up a lot of industrial estates where these young people who have military training can join the job. And these industrial estates mostly work for the international defense market. And these industrial estates work in close collaboration with the military system or military establishments. And quite often, government arranges markets for these establishments. Like our Pegasus, the big virus or the big what's that that big software which could keep a watch on our political people, Pegasus. It was manufactured by these defense institutions which are outside the defense mechanism but employing ex-defensemen. Similarly, in USA, the recruitment mechanism is very different from what is practiced in India. After the school, or the high school, one can get all kinds of decent jobs. Like at that age, a person can join the police forces at the lowest rank, say a constable. And if he is intelligent, hardworking, and they have the caliber to go up, can go up to the top rank. That's the recruitment process in USA. So after high school, one can just be there. Big academic qualifications are not necessary to grow up in life, as in India. And these Agniveers who are going through a rigorous exercise, war game, how can they compete in the job market with their other friends who completed their academic career as graduates or postgraduates? Can these young Agniveers compete with their friends to get a job in central secretariat or the job of a ASI in police? No. Because they will be academically at a different level. So, to create a job market for Agniveers, our whole recruitment system in government or private has to change. Just to copy from USA or Israel is a stupid idea. To catch them young is a brilliant idea, but one has to do a lot of homework. A lot of wisdom has to go in. Otherwise, the whole thing can be a big trouble, like the demonetization, the pink notes, GST, and the farmer bills. It created a lot of hardship for the citizens of India. And everyone was suffering for that. So, instead of just copying a brilliant idea, the planners in the ruling regiment must go back and think deep. They have changed the age for recruitment under public pressure. Similarly, some state governments are changing the recruitment policies for recruitment in paramilitary forces, all under pressure. That means the plan was not well prepared because they had to change immediately on announcement. So they should go back to the table, do a wise background work, and come back to recruit our boys. I cannot expect a decent nation to allure its young citizens and teach them. No, it's not desirable. Because these well-trained, energetic young boys, if they are not protected, they can be a big public nuisance. And as such, India, our dear country, is in a volatile state. So I again insist upon the planners to go back and think deep and do a proper homework before launching this filmy Agniveer concept.